Hello everyone, Chewy here. I just want to give you the big announcement. Cheevos for Charity 2025 is almost here. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, March 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, from noon to midnight Eastern Time each day, I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/themanapool to raise money for Trans Lifeline and giving away lots of Steam games to donors. That's the quick and dirty description of what's going on, so if you're short on time, that's all you need to know. Help me spread the word. I'll see you there. All the information is down in the description. For everyone else, I'll be explaining everything in more detail, so you know exactly what's going on and how it all works. Good? Good. Let's get to it. First off, Trans Lifeline is a non-profit run for and by trans people. It's primarily a hotline for trans people to speak to a trans or non-binary operator for direct emotional support in times of crisis, or not. Until recently, they also provided micro-grants to members of the trans community, but due to lack of funding, they've had to pause that program, which seems to me to be an excellent reason to raise money for them. In the current political climate, when trans people are fighting for their very existence because the most awful and vile people alive are in charge of the country, the trans community needs all the help it can get. And even though my broke ass can't afford to directly give more than a few dollars, I can help facilitate more donations by doing a big charity stream. So here we are. And how am I facilitating more donations through my big charity stream? By enticing people to donate by giving them stuff. See, I primarily buy Steam games in bundles. You know how it is. There's a humble bundle that looks good, or the humble monthly subscription that has a couple good games every month, that sort of thing. If there's a bundle with a game or two that I want, along with 5 or 6 other games, and it's cheaper to buy the bundle, then I probably will. But then I have these 5 or 6 games that I just have no interest in for whatever reason. And I don't really want to add them to my Steam account to sit there and never get played. So I decided to use them as giveaways during charity streams. I have a massive spreadsheet of over 1,000 games that I've been collecting over the last several years. The public-facing sheet, which is the one you'll be looking at, contains the game's title, with a link to the Steam page, a rough genre column so you can look for specific types of games and not get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stuff here, a quick description so you can easily see if it's the type of game that might appeal to you, any notes that might be important, like a deadline for the code, or which non-Steam platform it's on, and which group the game is in. Which group? What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. In an effort to encourage more donations and to gamify things a bit, honestly, and to keep everyone from getting overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stuff here, the entire spreadsheet will not be revealed at the beginning of the stream. Every $100 raised will reveal another group of games. Most of them are just random, with games from every rough genre added to every group to ensure a good variety. But some of them have special themes, like the overwhelmingly positive group, or the delisted games group, or the top dollar games group at the very end of the list. Pretty cool, huh? So, Chewy, how does one go about getting a game from the spreadsheet? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's easy. When you donate $10 via the Tiltify donation link during the stream, you will just get a game from the list. Go to the list, tell me what you want, there you go. And every $10 you donate, including that first 10 that got you a free game, gets you an entry for a future drawing. It's essentially a raffle of more choices from the sheet. Every hour, every financial goal reached, so every $100, and every achievement achieved will trigger another drawing and thus another giveaway. You have to be present to win, though, so hang out as long as you can to ensure you get more games to play. Wait a minute, Chewy, you said achievement achieved? What's that about? Well, I'm glad you asked, hypothetical person. The name of the event is Cheevos for Charity, after all. So what I've done is, I've compiled a list of 110 achievements across 62 games to attempt for the stream. Most of these are achievements that will require some amount of focus, but not a lot of grinding or a huge time commitment. Some of them are just the early achievements from games I haven't played yet. Some of them are from games I've played, but not 100%ed. And some of them are going to have a limit on the amount of time or the number of attempts I can make, because I could, and in one case have, spent entire streams trying to get them. I've got them all on this nice shiny wheel of Cheevos that I'll spin to determine which one to go after next, because randomness is cool. So there you have it. I'm streaming myself chasing achievements in lots of different video games for 3 days, 12 hours each day, giving away Steam games to all donors, and doing lots and lots of giveaways. Last year, Cheevos for Charity 2024, we nabbed 34 achievements, gave away around 70 games, and raised over $1,300. And I'm confident that this year we can absolutely do better on all those numbers. Also, I'm hoping to have some guests come by in person or on a Discord call to help break up the monotony of just having me on screen. You know, dorks, old podcast hosts, my old roommate, mom, because everybody loves Chewy's mom. Of course, my sweetie Renee will be here too, though she's not a huge fan of actually appearing on camera on the stream, so don't count on seeing much of her. So that's it. Come hang out, have a good time, cheer me on, and raise money for a damn good cause. And please, help me out by telling people. Last year, we had a lot of people donate, but I recognized the vast majority of them as listeners or viewers or whatever from over the many, many years I've been doing this whole internet entertainment thing. And while it's so awesome to see all these people that I recognize from years past, I really want to see more new people whose names I don't recognize show up in the stream to donate and give free stuff. Because if we want to raise a really significant amount of money, then we need to spread the word far beyond my meager reach. I know I claim to be an internet superstar. I don't think I've ever claimed that. And if I did, it would be a lie. So that's where you come in. Please tell people if you have separate communities that you're a member of or something like that. Drop a link. This is all 100% legit. Like I said, I gave away like 70 games last year, and I've got just so many.
Well, you know how these things start. One guy tells another guy something, and then he tells two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell their friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. You know how these things go.
And with that, I'll be done. So thank you all so very much for watching or listening, and see you on the stream. That's March 21st, 22nd, 23rd, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from noon to midnight Eastern each day on twitch.tv/themanapool. Got it? See you then.